that we meet online.
Mm. Ma'am, it's scheduled for 6. We just opened it early.
No problem. Then I think we need the other light then. Better.
Good evening, ma'am.
Just a minute. I think my uh, YouTube live thing is. I need to mute it. I'm struggling to find it where it is. Find out where it is.
அதை பார்க்கறதுக்கு ரொமான்ஸ் இருந்தது தவிர இவங்க அங்கேயே அப்படியே அமைக்கி பிடிக்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன். ஆனா பாவம் 6 வருஷமா ஜெயில காஞ்சி வந்தது. இதுக்கப்புறம் ட்ரெயிலாக சொல்றது தயவு செஞ்சு வச்சுக்கல. தப்பான சொற்களை பார்த்து பயன்படுத்த பண்ணலாமா?
Good evening, ma'am. Principal, madam. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, madam. Madam has joined, no?
Yes, madam.
Madam, good evening, madam.
Is there some disturbance coming? Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, I started the live stream. Okay, I think I'll, is that sound disturbing is there a
No,
sound?
madam.
No disturbance, ma'am.
No.
Oh. Then can we start, madam?
Yes.
Mrs. Pinto is here.
Madam, good evening, madam. Pinto, madam. Good evening, madam. Uma Maheshwari here. Hello. Madam, am I audible?
Ma'am, your audio is muted, ma'am. Eugenie, ma'am.
Huh? Am I audible,
hear me?
Vinita?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Madam, good evening, madam. Uma
Good evening.
Maheshwari here.
Nice to see you. Nice to hear you. Can't see you
Thank
yet.
you. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
There you are. Welcome. I hope you had a
Thank
happy
you.
Diwali. It's so nice
Yes,
to meet
madam.
on the occasion
Thank
of a
you.
club inaugural.
Yes, madam. So am I, madam. Thank you so much, madam. It's nice to see you here on
Thanks
this
for all
online
the
class.
good that you're doing for the college. God bless you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Madam, shall we start?
Yes. Yes. Please do.
Okay. Madam, Preeti, madam.
Mahalakshmi, sorry, Priyadarshini, start. Priyadarshini, wait, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Priyadarshini, we can't hear you. Can you unmute and speak?
Ma'am. Good evening and welcome to the first edition of Sing Along and Learn English. I'm Priyadarshini, President of Western Music Club and your compere for this evening. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is success. I now request Mrs. Sharon Muller, Assistant Professor of English at Queen Mary's College and mentor of Western Music Club, to present the welcome address.
Ma'am. Actually, Preeti ma'am couldn't enter it since joined the meeting, so she asked us to wait for a minute, ma'am. Priyadarshini, you have to start after ma'am joins, okay, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am.
Preeti madam has joined, it seems, Sherin. You can start. She has joined.
Yes, ma'am. Priyadashini, you can start, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening and welcome to the first edition of Sing Along and Learn English. I'm Priyadashni, President of Western Music Club and your compare for this evening. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is success. And I now request Mrs. Serin ma'am to Assistant Professor of English at Queen Mary's College and mentor of Western Music Club to present the welcome address.
Good evening to all. It's indeed a special privilege to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Uma Mageshwari, to this evening of music. We, as the Department of English, are grateful to Madam Principal for the support and encouragement she has given us for all our club activities. We recently held Artex 2021, a display of drawings, paintings by our talented students. We had a low-key affair in mind, but Madam encouraged us to hold the event in GJ Hall, and also she got prizes sponsored by Indian Oil Corporation Limited. We are grateful to you, ma'am, for sparing your time to be with us on this occasion. I also welcome our special guest for the evening, Professor Eugenie Pinto, who retired as principal, Queen Mary's College in 2007. As she belongs to the Department of English, we have sought her help and counsel on many occasions over the years. Welcome, madam. We are also privileged to have Mr. Isay Amuden, senior musician and music educator at this get-together. We are grateful to you for consenting to being the patron of our Western Music Club. Thank you, sir, for making time amidst your many professional engagements to encourage the students of Queen Mary's College. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I also welcome the head of the department and also the staff members and students of our department and the other departments. I now invite Principal Madam to address and welcome our esteemed guests and also to share her inspiring thoughts with our club members. Welcome, ma'am.
Am I audible, Sherin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Respected Madam Dr. Eugenie Pinto, former principal, Queen Mary's College, and Mr. Isay Amudan, senior musician, patron of this Western Music Club, Dr. Vinita Francis, organizing secretary of all the clubs, and Dr. Dayabhagya Sharin, mentor of this Western Music Club, other faculties from English department and other departments, my dear students, good evening to all. I approach today's installation and my service as principal of QMC with a sense of both honor and humility. Being a physics person, I am reminded of a great quote by Neil Armstrong. It is a small step for me, but it is a giant leap for mankind. Said by the first man, Neil Armstrong, who set his foot on the moon when he landed on the moon. I think these words are relevant as we embark on simple but new programs under the auspices of many clubs conceived by Department of English, which are instruments and which aims to become a platform for students to get themselves registered and develop their academic skills, and also from the club activities, no doubt that they will learn the values and methods of artistic collaboration. Moreover, it By indulging into various club activities, the students will be prepared to enter into the professional world of performing arts. And one such example is the Artix exhibition, which we had last week. We are totally, it was amazing to see the hidden talents of our students on par with the fine art students. I thank Dr. Maria Priti Srinivasan and her team to conceive this idea and starting the organizing various club activities. Apart from the academic exposure, yeah, no doubt this will provide, yeah, this will be a powerful tool to tap the the excellence of our students beyond classrooms. Your exceptional work ethic and incredible organizational skills are truly inspiring, madam. And you and your team are thoughtful planners and are good at being proactive. And I welcome Dr. Eugenie Pinto, madam, former principal, to inaugurate this Western Music Club. I feel that I am unfortunate that I didn't have an opportunity to work with you, madam. And when I see the footprints of yours in Queen Mary's College, I am reminded of a quote that great leaders don't tell you what to do. They show you how it is done. By your leadership, you have set high standards, madam, in your tenure. I could see the legacy in the Queen Mary's College when you left, by how many hearts you have touched. Thank you very much, madam, for accepting our invitation, and thank you very much for being with us today, and thank you very much for your blessings, madam. And I thank I thank Mr. Isayamudan for having given consent as patron of this Western Music Club. No doubt that our students will be benefited by your expertise, sir. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. And I request all the students to get registered in this in any one of the club activities and to develop their potential or excellence beyond other than the academic activities. And I could see the consistent progress in all the club activities by the Department of English under the efficient leadership of Dr. Maria Priti Srinivasan. We could see the new dimension of emerging dimension of Department of English in Queen Mary's College. I congratulate once again you, Dr. Maria Priti Srinivasan, madam, and your team. And I wish further progress and growth in all the aspects of the club and a grand success too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. Priyadashini.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind, motivating words. You are truly a blessing to us, ma'am. Thank you. Music as a part of life. Research tells that singing and listening to songs lead to the release of happy hormones in our bodies that relieve stress, anxiety, and enhance the feelings of trust and bonding. Our first song for the evening is in honor of Professor Eugene Pinto because all those who know her know that she has an open heart and an open home.
Ma'am, can you see the?
Yes, we can see, we can hear.
There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. Everybody sing. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. It's seen many happy and sad times, but it still remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around it, there's still a word of welcome in the hall. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. There's no fancy carpet or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Good luck to you and God bless.
Priyadashini?
Ma'am?
Yeah.
I think Priyadashini's. That was a lovely song, aired in honor of Mrs. Eugenie Pinto. As we said, she's known for her open heart and her open home, and many lives have been shaped through that openness and hospitality and love that she has shown. Welcome, Madam. So we're waiting eagerly for your remarks on our venture, our new venture, and we seek your blessings.
Thank you, Maria, and good evening to all of you there, from the principal to the patron, the staff members, the students. I'm so happy to be part of your inaugural session of your club, Western Music Club, and I love the motto of the club, sing along and learn English. It's a remarkable idea, Maria, and I must congratulate you on the innovative ideas you have brought into Queen Mary's College through the English department, the kind of clubs you've introduced, and especially this particular club. So my congratulations to you, as well as to the principal, for encouraging you in this kind of venture. Because as she remarked, it's not just studies that are important. It's also bringing out the talents of the students through varied multicultural extracurricular activities, which I am seeing happening in Queen Mary's nowadays, in spite of the lockdown, in spite of COVID. You people have triumphed over the pandemic, I must say. Congratulations to that. And music has been one of the means by which you have done it. And today's inaugural session is one of those remarkable ways in which you have shown us that music certainly can be the food of love. It's been therapeutic in so many ways. And hospitals, nursing homes, institutions are making use of music to enhance people's ability to live well and live contented lives in harmony with their environment. So I'm so happy to be part of today's club inaugural, and I want to congratulate all of you involved in this venture. And I'm so happy to know that you've got a patron like Mr. Isai Amudan, music educator, as you call him. Remarkable that he's here to help you along and to help our students go the pathway of this food of love. Another thing I would like to comment on now next is the song that you chose. It was so warm. It was so it was such a heartfelt feeling and an emotional moment for me when I listened to those words, Maria. It took me back to my days as a little child and the songs that my grandma used to sing to me. And I remember there was one particular song that she used to sing called Down in a Little Green Valley. Now her home was called Green Villa. So even now, when I think of that song, my memories are associated. They take me back to that beautiful place on the western coast of India in this beautiful home called the Green Villa. And it brings back such happy memories. Just thinking of it is restorative. So that is one thing. And another thing I was thinking of when you played that song was the words of this song, especially when he says, the most important words of it was that, what was it? There's always a fire in the kitchen, he says, but then he says, our house is a home. That was significant. It immediately looks at the synonyms that he's put forward, home and house. And you can feel the difference by listening to the words of the song and listening to what he has to say. The difference comes out through the words, through the music, and you begin to see that a home is something warm, something inviting, something that people can relax in, something that people find restorative, whereas a house is just a building, a structure. So there itself, your synonyms are contrasted and you can feel the difference in the language much more than you can by looking at the words in a dictionary or in a thesaurus. So that was something I found really remarkable. And the significant, meaningful line in that song was this, our house is a home. And this made me think of the synonyms associated with house and home. And perhaps you students listening in could go back and look at these synonyms and see what it is that are associated. What are the words you associate with home? What are the words you associate with house? You can look at it from the point of view of your literary texts. I don't know what text you're looking at now, but there are a number of literary texts which have the word home and house in it and which center around homes and houses. I'm not going to refer to them now, but this is one way of looking at what you're doing. The other way is looking at the synonyms and looking at the kind of grammatical output you can get from these songs, or the input rather. For example, when you refer to home, you do not use a preposition. You do not say go to home. You say go home, come home when you're inviting someone. Simple things like that you learn from listening to a song. And then you find that home carries more respect than the word house. If you can look at again at the words of the song that it comes up, you will feel that there is an emotional connection with the word home, but there is not so much an emotional connection with the word house. One is just a kind of, a property, something that can be renovated, something that can be refurbished, something that can be, cleaned. You can also clean a home, but a house can be rebuilt. It can be remodeled. You can have a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom house. Whereas a home, on the other hand, is a deep, warm meaning of a stable, supportive, secure place which you can go to. And you have several words associated with home, like, for example, homeowner, home improvement, hometown, homeland, and also homesick. You've all felt that at some time in your life, when you were away from home, especially the students who are in the hostel or students have come to the city to study in a city college, they feel homesick at times. Whereas in a house, there's a sense of detachment. There's a sense of something that's away from you, not as personal as a home. So I found that you can look at this song, you look at the collocations that go with the word home, the collocations that go with the word house. I think your English lecturers can take you through the meaning of collocation, that is words put together. And you find these collocations in poems, in your literary texts, and you find the more unusual the collocation, the more original is the writing. So this was something I really found extremely worthwhile looking at when I was listening to the words of this song. And then I was looking at words that are associated with house. For example, you go house hunting, you have a housewarming in order to make it a home. Otherwise, it's still a house. You have to warm that house to make it a home. You also have a housewife. And nowadays, you have a house husband as well. You have a stay-at-home dad, a stay-at-home wife, and so on. So you can see when you look at the house husband, the word is so different when you say it's a stay-at-home dad, a stay-at-home mom. It becomes more personal. So I was also thinking when we were looking at music and songs connected with your club, I was looking at the list that Maria had put up for this sing along and learn English. And I found some very interesting songs there. And I was thinking to myself, yes, you have a wide genre of music. You have rock, you have R&B, you have rap, you have country and Western to explore. And if you just look at the songs associated with home and house in these genres, you'll find such a number. There are hundreds of them listed under, referring to home and house in these various genres of Western music. There is also the same multiplicity in your textbooks, in your literature. And there was something that I found years ago when I was a student and I was doing a seminar, or was attending a seminar on English poetry. And I remember one of the professors from Nottingham University who was present there. He looked at some of the sonnets by Philip Sidney. Now, Sir Philip Sidney has written a number of sonnets. One collection was called the Amoretti. And in one of those sonnets, for example, the sonnet which starts with, one day I wrote her name upon the strand, that particular sonnet, he said, had an echo in a modern day, not longer modern, in a contemporary song that was very popular when we were in college. It was called Love Letters in the Sand by Pat Boone. And it was amazing to see the analogy between this classic sonnet and this pop love song which youngsters were singing. On a day like today, we pass the time away writing love letters in the sand, and the tide takes it away. A similar idea, a similar theme in the classic sonnet by Sir Philip Sidney. So also you have T.S. Eliot in The Wasteland talking about good night ladies, the bar song, the barroom song, where everything comes to an end and it's time for us to go home, to take on a different attitude towards what is happening in the wasteland that we live in. So you find you can have a number of analogies, and you will find that music and songs, especially music with words, are so evocative of whatever we are feeling, whatever we would like to experience. Sometimes we may not experience the particular emotions that are being expressed in that song, but we can emote with those emotions. And I'm so happy, and I want to congratulate Maria Preeti, my student. I'm so proud of her and what she's doing in Queen Mary's and the English department and all the students of this particular club for coming together to make this initiative so very meaningful and so very productive. I'm sure you will get hours of delight, hours of enjoyment out of this venture, out of this club. And I would like to sign off on a song that my dad used to like and used to sing when he was a young man. It was called Home on the Range. I don't know if any of you will remember it. I don't think even Maria will remember that song.
I know it, ma'am.
You
I
remember
grew up
it?
on that. Yes.
Okay. Well, in that particular home, seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy or gray as it is like now outside. So whatever is happening outside, within your home, you are warm, you are sheltered, you are loved, you are felt wanted. And I'm sure you will feel the same thing in the environs of Queen Mary's College whenever you get together. It's a home away from home. So my congratulations to all of you. And I'm sure you will get together to make something worthy of this club by extending literature and your knowledge of literature through your delight in music and making it a better world through love and understanding. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. So before Priyadarshini takes over, I just want to say thank you from my side. And I think I'm voicing what my colleagues must be feeling, that you've set a benchmark for us to teach songs as texts. For the life of me, I didn't read so much into that song. So, and I didn't see the potential of that song to teach so much. So you just brought out the potential of that song, and you took it to another level, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for imparting valuable knowledge to us. Your presence means a lot to us. Thank you, ma'am. Our next song, It's Good to See You, is in honor of the patron of our club, Mr. Risayamudan, cine musician and music educator.
Since we've been gone,
cross the oceans, travel through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how we missed you since we've been gone. We've crossed the oceans, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. It's good to see you, to be in your home.
I request our patron, Mr. Isamudan, to respond to the number and share his thoughts. As a music educator, we are eager to hear what you have to say, sir.
Okay, thank you, Priyadarshini. Good evening to you all. Thank you so much, the principal ma'am, the head of the department, Dr. Maria Preeti, and the others, the other people in this meet, like Dr. Vinita ma'am, Mrs. Sherin Muller, and yeah, thank you. I don't want to eat much time, so I, I, I've been called to respond about this song. It's good to see you. I feel that it suits more for Mrs. Eugenie Pinto. Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, you won't believe that I've been associated with Dr. Maria Preeti ma'am for a very short period. I used to wonder how this lady is so much interested in this particular subject, like teaching, and how she's focused on all the things. And I just realized after hearing you, ma'am, I think it's your inspiration. I feel so. Yeah, ma'am.
100%.
Yes, ma'am. I am just seeing the same. If you ask me to, if you guys mute and if you can mimic like Dr. Preeti, I'll be fooled easily. It's just exactly the same. It's incredible to see you both together. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful explanation about the song and your ideas about how to take music, how to use the different genres of music, and incorporate it with the learning. Thank you so much, ma'am. So yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's carry on. I don't want to eat up much time. Let's move on. Thank you. Priyadarshini, over to you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and for sharing your expertise in music with us. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and my name is not Isai Amudan, it's Isai Amudan. It's spelled separately, okay? Thank you.
I now invite our Head of Department of English, Dr. Maria Preeti Srinivasan, to help us learn the lyrics and tune of these songs, as well as help us enrich our proficiency in English through these fine compositions.
Thank you, Priyadarshini. And I have the valuable assistance of Mr. Isai Amudan, who will accompany us on the guitar. So I presume that you have a printout or you have a copy of the songs with you. So the first song we'll do is There's Always a Fire in the Kitchen. Would that be the first song on your... Which song do you have in mind, Isai?
Anything, ma'am. Anything. Both. We can do. There's Always a Fire.
There's Always. So students, I'll take you through the first 4 lines, and we can, not the first 4 lines, the first stanza. There's always a fire in the kitchen, up till, but the one thing, our house is a home. Okay. I'll sing it once, and then the second time you can join. Yes, you can start.
Yes.
There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpet or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. So can we join together? You can, some of us can unmute and we can sing.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, we can take it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
lines,
sir.
right?
Is it
Yes, we can. We can go of. We
a
can.
pitch lower?
No. I'm
What do you
talking
mean?
about, no. You just did the whole thing. Can you go 4 lines?
4 lines? Okay. Or maybe just 2 lines.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So you,
There's always a fire in the kitchen. Shall we sing that together?
yes, ma'am. Yeah.
There's always fire in the kitchen. Very good. We'll go line by line. That's fine.
Okay.
There's always a kettle on the boil. Sing. There's always a kettle on the boil. Then next one. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone. Sing. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. But the one thing our house is a home. Excellent. Then the next line. A stranger is always welcome. Repeat. A stranger is always welcome. Next line. Be it any time of night or day. Next sing. Be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. Just call as you pass on your way. Okay, so she will do that from the beginning, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So I'll have the beats going on. So how
Okay.
fast you want this to be, ma'am? Right now you were doing it at a very
this beat only.
Like
yeah.
So, yeah, just give me one moment. I'll just set it up. Just a half a minute.
அப்போ கூட யாருமே இல்ல, எல்லாரும் அன்மியூட் தான் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க.
Sharon, if you can identify whose mic that is, we can mute that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So yes, ma'am, can we start the first 4 lines? Okay. Yes. For the children. So this is what we are going to do. So I will start a beat and I will sing with the beat. I'll give you cues. Like I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always a fire. Then that's how you have to start. Listen carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always. So always comes on the first beat. Okay. Okay. Can we start? Everyone ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So the beat will be going on behind. Okay. So let me give you the cue when to start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on. There's no fancy carpet. No house is a home. Is it okay? No. We are just doing the first 4 lines.
Only the 4 lines, yeah.
Okay, ma'am, is it okay, ma'am? Are we clear?
We're going great, I say.
Yeah, should we move on to the next 4 lines, or you want to do it one
We'll
more?
go to the next. A stranger is always welcome. They know the tune now. We can give the beat.
Yeah. So can you sing that whole thing one more time? So from the
whole thing, or only the stranger is always
from a stranger to to the next
a
4 lines.
stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't you feel sad or so lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So ready, children? Can we start?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stranger is always welcome. Be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. That's nice. That's nice. So, ma'am, so we will repeat the first the chorus again one more time.
There's always a fire in the kitchen.
Or should we do the whole thing once from there? There's always a fire in the kitchen.
I think they know that. We'll go to the next one. It's seen many happy and sad times.
Yeah, would you want to explain it, ma'am, quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain much. Professor Pinto has told you the difference between a house and a home. So it says seen many happy and sad times. And though there's been a lot of change, people are welcome in this house. Okay. Hospitality. The word for, welcoming people into your house is hospitality. So when you welcome someone into your house, you offer them tea, coffee. That's what we mean by saying there's always a fire in the kitchen. Okay. So let's go through the next stanza. It's seen many happy and sad times. Sing. It's seen many happy and sad times, but still remains through it all.
But it still
remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around us, though times may have changed all around us, there's still a word of welcome in the hall. There's still a word of welcome in the hall. So I think we can do the second stanza with the chorus. There's always a fire in the kitchen, and you can give us the beat for it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sure. So can we start?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's
seen many happy and sad times, but still remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around us, there's still a word of welcome in the hall. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's no kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpet or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Okay, so we'll go through it from the beginning without any breaks.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we?
Yes, ma'am. Is the beat a little louder, or you want me to?
Yeah, the beat is perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah. You know, if Isai and I were operating from the same place, there would be more
Yeah,
easy.
it would be easier.
Actually,
Maybe
Yeah.
next time we
Next
will
time,
try.
yes. Because of the rains, I didn't venture out.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Let me start. So from the beginning till the end, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay. After the first chorus, first verse, first chorus, you will start directly.
Yes, no break.
No break. Okay. Okay. One, two, four. There's
Always a fire in the kitchen.
There's
There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpet on the telephone. But the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome. Just call as you pass on your way. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone. But the one thing our house is a home. It seems many happy and sad times, but still remains through it all. Though times may have changed all around us, there's still a word of welcome in the hall. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home.
yeah,
I couldn't hear my
well
beat, so I
done.
might have gone off here and there because the singing, all of us singing overpowered my beat. So here. So yeah, okay. Yeah, ma'am, is it okay? Ma'am?
Yeah, it is
Fine.
okay. It's not ideally musical, but we learned.
I thoroughly enjoyed singing that.
I think everyone learned the tune.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
that's
ma'am.
great. Thank you, ma'am.
And if we didn't have the time lag, no, ma'am,
Yes,
it would.
yes.
So that
His
was the only
guitar
thing
playing
coming
is
to.
phenomenal, fantastic. I
Oh, thank
really
you, ma'am.
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
He's a genius, ma'am.
Yes, he must be. I must listen to his music online. I'm going to do that.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
So, ma'am,
Yeah. Are we ready for the next song, students? It's good to see you. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So before we go into the song, I just thought I'll highlight a few of the language aspects of the song. So it says, "It's good to see you." So when you meet a friend, you say, "Hi, hello, it's good to see you." So this is one of the very warm, cordial statements you make. And you know, there are some countries where you have a different way of saying hello to a person.
Like
I
no
do
worries.
remember.
No
Yes,
worries.
no worries. Yes. And the first email I got from Mrs. Pinto when I was in Australia was, "Hi, how are you going?" So that's a typical Australian expression. So if you go to a supermarket also, you know, while they're billing you and while you're in the queue, they say that to every customer. "Hi, how are you going?" So if "how are you going," you feel like saying, "No, I'm going by bus, I'm going by train." That's not what they mean. How are you? It means, "Hi, how are you?" Okay. So how are you doing? How are you doing doesn't mean how are you doing this. It means how are you? Another way of saying how are you. So these expressions of greeting we can pick up. So it's and also cordial conversation. So if you're meeting someone after a long time, you say, "Hi, it's good to see you." And then if you could say, you look good, you look really good. So that makes the person feel happy. And if the person is unwell or looks sick, you don't say, oh, what happened to you? You're looking so sick. That's, being very blunt and crude. You can say, hope you're taking care of yourself. Are you well? Yeah, okay, don't work too hard. Something like that. It would be a very gentle way of saying you look tired, you look unwell. So there are very polished ways of uh, having a conversation that is both warm, friendly, and showing your concern for the other person. And I personally, you feel very pepped up when someone says, it's good to see you, right? And let me tell you, it's such a lovely evening for me. And I'm seeing Mrs. Pinto after a long time.
It's good to see all of you.
And I'm seeing Isai after a while. And we're seeing Principal Madam after a few days, and our colleagues as well. So everybody, it's good to see you. We'll start, Isai.
Ma'am, can you just teach them the first 4 lines?
Which chord?
This is it.
It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I've missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. Something in me that makes me wonder, this many a land I have to see. And when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friends think on me. It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I've missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. Oh, it's a wonder when it comes to friendship, no matter how far away, no matter how long. There's a constant thread that's never broken, and it binds me to my friends at home. Good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I've missed you since I've been gone. In the ocean, travel through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home.
Okay.
Okay. So the interesting thing about both songs is it talks about home,
Yes.
The first song welcomes others to the home. And the second song, you're a guest in another person's house. And it's a nice feeling to think that we are in each other's homes now through Zoom. So yeah, let's
Virtually.
yes, virtually. I'll take you through the first 4 lines. It's good to see you. Up to the first 4 lines. It's good. So good to see you, or how I've missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. Right? We'll go line by line. Girls, you can sing along.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, you want me to start?
I'll take them through the lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Students, we'll go line by line.
Okay,
It's
ma'am.
good. Yeah. It's good to see you.
Ma'am, it's
Let
good.
me start.
It's good to see you. So good to see you. Okay, ma'am? That's the key.
It's good to see you. Am I right?
Yeah, correct, ma'am. Correct, ma'am.
Yeah. It's good to see you. So good to see you. Can you sing along?
It's good
Good
to
to
see
see you.
you. So good
So
to
good to
see you.
see you. Excellent. Oh, how I've missed you since I've been gone.
Oh,
Again.
how I
Oh,
missed
how I've
you
missed
since
you
I've
since
been
I've been
gone.
gone. Next line. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands. Sing. I've
I've
crossed
crossed
the
the
ocean,
ocean,
traveled
traveled
through
through
many
many
lands.
lands.
And it's good to see you, to be in your home. And
And it's
it's good
good
to see you, to
to
be in your home. So shall we do those lines together?
yeah, yes, ma'am. So you want me to make this same like the last song, the tempo?
Yeah, yeah,
Just check, ma'am, if this tempo is okay.
yeah.
Is it okay, ma'am? I think there's some issues with my audio, but we'll adjust now. Okay. Can we start, ma'am?
Yes.
Is the tempo okay? Like, um, is it okay, ma'am? Can we start?
Maybe you can give a demo, like I'm not able to.
Okay, so it's like 2, 3. It's good to see you. So good to see you.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
start.
Okay, I'll give the cue. 1, 2, 3. Good to see you. Okay. Oh, we'll have to start from the third count. Like 1, 2, 3. It's good to
Good.
see. Okay. After the third
Okay.
count. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's good to
Good.
see you.
So good to see you. Oh, how I've missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. Very good, very good. I'm so happy to hear your voices.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah. The next 4 lines, maybe?
Yes, ma'am.
There's something in me. Students will sing together, line by line. There's something in me that makes me wonder. Okay, shall we go again? There's something in me that makes me wonder. Next line. There's many a land I have to see. There's many a land I have to see. And when I'm far away in a land of strangers, again. And when I'm far
Far away
away
in a
in a
land of
land of
strangers.
strangers, I know my good friends think on me. I
I
know
know
my
my
good
good
friends
friends
think on me. Shall we do that stanza together?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So same like last time. Start from the third count. After the third count. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's something
There's something
in me that makes
that
me
makes me
wonder.
wonder.
There's many a
There's many a
land I
land
have
I
to
have to
see.
see.
And when
And
I'm
when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friends think on me. Now the chorus. It's good to see you. So good to see you. How? We'll stop. I think we'll give Sir time.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah. No.
I jumped though.
No. I was thinking. Yes, ma'am. So
Why don't we do we do the next stanza? Oh, it's a wonder when it comes to friendship, and then do the whole song. I'll take
Yes,
them
ma'am.
through the
Yes, ma'am.
next
Yes, ma'am.
stanza.
Yeah, sure,
Because
sure.
they have learned it's good to see you.
Yeah, so we will skip it, yes.
Yes. So children, students will do this, okay?
Okay,
The last
ma'am.
stanza. It's a wonder when it comes to friendship. Repeat that. Oh, it's a wonder when it comes to friendship. Next line. No matter how far away, no matter how long. Sing. No matter how far away, no matter how long. There's a constant thread that's never broken. Here you have to be careful. You have to take these together. There's a constant thread that's never broken. So there's a pause after that. Okay. There's a constant thread that's never broken. Next line. And it ties me to my friends back home. Again.
And it ties
Me to my friends back home. Very good, very good.
So we'll do the whole song or we'll do this verse, man?
So some of you are students of literature, and the idea of home is an idea that is explored so much in literature, and I feel that I am not worthy to speak about it in the presence of Mrs. Pinto. Ma'am, can you say a few words about the idea of home? The idea of home in literature?
Right. I really don't know where to start because in almost all the classical novels that were prescribed for us, everything takes place either with a longing for home or within a home or going away from home and nostalgia. So the idea of the home, it is not only a concrete place of warmth and togetherness where things happen and where you can let yourself be what you want to be. You're so sure of your identity at home. You may not be sure of your identity outside of your home. You try to assume something outside of your home, but you can be yourself in one place on the earth, and that is at home. And you see that in Sylvia Plath's letters to home. You see that in Dickens's novels, especially in David Copperfield and his search for love, how difficult he finds it once he loses his place in his mother's home because of his stepfather. Then you see it in his other novels as well. This in Oliver Twist, the fact that he's an orphan and what he misses is this home, and how when he finds it, there's a complete change. So home is capable of transforming an individual from someone with nothing to someone with everything. You see, because it gives you a personality which you didn't have at all, especially when an orphan like Oliver Twist, when he meets the Brown brothers and when he comes to their home, he realizes what he has missed in life. And then you come down to modern times, for example, a house for Mr. Biswas, the West Indian, or Chinua Achebe, the African writer who talks about home and exile and how different it is, how you look back at your home when you're away from it with nostalgia, with longing, but something that you can't go back to it because you're now a migrant, you're now an exile in a foreign land. And you look at diasporic literature, and the one thing that is the theme of diasporic literature is this longing for home, this nostalgic remembrance of home. And even though they try to make a home in the new land, it's never the same. It's never as authentic as the original home. And one thing I'd like to comment is in this Irish singer's song, country and western Irish song, the fire in the hearth was because it was a cold country and they generally kept a fire burning. In Indian homes, you always have a housewife ready to give you a hot cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea. So in a way, our fires of hospitality keep burning in our own way. So in each culture, a home has a different connotation but the emotional ideas, the warmth, the love associated with what a home is never changes. That is the human, shall I say, the things that we share as a human being, in a human race. This longing for somewhere where we can call ourselves our own, where we can feel loved, where we can feel wanted. Now, sometimes this does not happen, Maria. Not all homes are happy homes. We have to admit the reality. And there are times when our children, especially young girls, have to cope with so much of misery at home, but somehow they're able to overcome it. And I feel that our society in India, present society, has in a way changed a lot, in the sense that you do not have this joint family that we used to have, which was a kind of a refuge for many. Now it's a nuclear family, and sometimes children don't have the kind of attention they would need from their parents. So the whole idea of home is also slowly undergoing a change. And now you look at what they call so-called electronic homes, smart homes, where you just touch a button and you get things. I don't know how you would call that a home. It's more like a lab to me, a scientific experiment. But maybe it's because the concept of home will change with the concept of comfort available in a home. But thank God in India, we are a long way off. It's only the few top millionaires who could afford that. The average Indian home is still a place of warmth, of understanding, of refuge. And maybe I'm not able to give you exact quotes from literary texts, but if you can jog my memory a bit, maybe I could tell you more on another occasion, if not, because I don't really remember actual texts. But I do know that in every age that we studied, whether it was the Chaucer's time right down to modern times of Virginia Woolf, you have this concept of home there in all literary texts, either inside or outside the home. And there is always this longing for warmth, for understanding, for a sense of identity, which only a home can give. I hope that helps in some way.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to add that, what the last stanza says, oh, it's a wonder when it comes to friendship, no matter how far away, no matter how long, there's a constant thread that's never broken and ties me to my friends back home. So home is also where the heart is, and home has a lot to do with friendship. And I want to say something to our students that, well, we can't substitute the real home maybe, but you have a home with us at the Department of English. You have a home with us in your teachers, in your college. And I had a home with Mrs. Eugenie Pinto. I can't talk about it
You
now.
still have it.
I'll get teary. So, so just children, I want you to know that we are there for you. And it's so good being there for each other. And that's where the home.
Teachers, Maria, are surrogate parents in many ways.
Yes, 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 absolutely. So, say, can we go through the whole song maybe from the beginning?
Yes.
We just run through it without any break.
Okay.
We'll sing through it rather.
After the third count, after
yeah.
the third count, we will.
So,
we'll start, right?
girls, we'll all sing together.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. It's good to see you.
So good to see you. Oh, have I missed you? You've been gone across the ocean, traveled through many lands, and it's good to see you, to be in your home. Something in me that makes me wonder. There's many a land I have to see, and when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friends think on me.
Thank you. That was an awesome session, Isai.
Yes, ma'am. I have some technical difficulties here, but I think I will get it right next time.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, we had a memorable
Yes.
time singing together. Your passion and love for music is truly inspiring. Thank you, ma'am. I invite the secretary of the Western Music Club, Mahalakshmi of 2nd BA English, to present the vote of thanks.
A warm and cherished evening to everyone. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to make this online session a success. We would like to thank our dear and respected Principal Madam Dr. B. Uma Maheshwari for her unstinted support and concern extended to us. Ma'am, we thank you profusely for providing us with an environment to explore and discover new possibilities. Next, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to today's guest of honor, Professor Eugenie Pinto, for her words of encouragement and inspiration. Thank you, ma'am, for giving such amazing, noteworthy insights to the students. I want to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Isai Amudan, who has spared his precious time for us despite his busy schedule to grace this occasion and to enlighten us with his innovative ideas. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our head of the Department of English, Dr. Maria Preeti Srinivasan, for being instrumental in instilling the importance of music and singing in our life. Ma'am, your session was truly enlightening, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for creating a spark in us and for steering us in the right direction to unleash in our hidden talents. I also extend my thanks to all the faculty members of department and college for their unwavering encouragement and positive thoughts. I thank Dr. Vinita Francis, the organizing secretary of various clubs, for her vision and all her kind input values. Thank you, Mrs. Priyadashni, President of Western Music Club, for mastering the ceremony. I also thank Mrs. Sharon Muller, our club mentor, who has been a great support to our club members to develop our talents. I thank all the members of the club for your enthusiastic participation. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mahalakshmi.
So thank you then. Goodbye.
Yes.
Thanks a lot,
Goodbye,
Maria.
ma'am.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's a lovely
Thank you,
occasion.
ma'am.
I'm sure you will carry this forward. I wish you all an enjoyable year in your club, bring you closer to literature and closer to love and understanding. That's what we need when we are together in this world. God bless you all. Bye.
Thank you,
Love
ma'am.
you,
Bye-bye.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vinita. Thank you, everyone. I'll close the meeting.